Good morning, everyone. I am Ragdoll, and this is, of course, Animal Crossing. Today we are on Willow Route, my Nightmare Before Christmas inspired island. I do believe the day and time is all correct. Good morning, Aces. Good morning, Nyla. If you don't know my friend Nyla or Princess of Pineapples, you really should go check out her channel. Check out a couple of her videos. Leave a like, subscribe. You're going to love it there. She's so much fun. Good morning, Danny. Hello. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well too. Thank you so much for being here. Let me get everything adjusted. I'm having a morning. I'm trying to get everything done I need done. But the kiddo goes to work later this afternoon. I have to go to the store this afternoon as well. They had laundry to put up, and Kitty Loaf is acting like Kitty Loaf this morning. She's being a little rambunctious. So I am trying to make sure I've got everything going appropriately, and of course I forget things, so bear with me, everybody. I don't make many videos, mainly streams. I don't make many videos either, but JoJo has been trying to talk me into it, so I made 2 for this coming up week. Good morning, Nyla. Nyla is a lot of fun to hang out with in live streams. How about that? Good morning, everybody. Hope you're all doing incredible. I'm all dressed up for Halloween today because we're on Nightmare Before Christmas Island. So, when I was taking my morning walk today, I noticed that some goodies had fallen from the trees. What could be more fall than that? Sometimes when you shake trees, they surprise you by dropping acorns or even pine cones. So get on out there, folks, and shake things up. Shaking things up. That reminds me, I sent out a recipe for Tree's Bounty Little Tree to everyone who has the DIY Recipes app. I look forward to seeing your trees. That's all for today. Have a fun day out there. I needed my, I have a planner, and I needed to bring it with me today so I could remember to write down things that need to be changed. I changed my stream schedule, and we will be Monday through Friday now, but I didn't change it on the little pop-up that comes into chat, so it's still going to say Sunday through Thursday until I change that. So I need to make myself a note to change it. Thank y'all for bearing with me. I know I'm a little bit crazy. I'm trying to work it all out. I'm trying to get it together. And we'll be going at 10 a.m. for a while, so I can get on my treadmill and do my exercise before we ever stream, because if I go and do my live stream first, I tend to not want to. I run out of energy. And I'm just like, I'll do it later. We're going to have videos on Tuesday and Thursday for my fall island. Y'all should check those out. It'll be my very first fall island. I always decorate for Halloween. I went and grabbed a few items. I would like to see if we can put the dirt path underneath this one. See, there's that little pop-up I figured would say Sunday through Thursday soon. I did line around resident services with the pumpkin fence last time we played, and I really love the way this came out looking. I think it's great. Yo, Billy, you know stuff about working out? What can you tell me about core muscles? You've discovered the wonders of Washboard, the appeal of the app. They're so cute. Are you trying to firm up your lats or tone your obliques or what? I'm gonna level with you. Those words don't mean anything to me. I just want to be able to stand up straight after a day in the garden. Can you help me? See, those are goals. Those are like realistic, achievable goals, Kit. Obliques it is. You're gonna want to work on some planks. Those get your core going. Planks? I'm planting flowers, not tree. How's wood gonna help? Yeah, I feel that. I get you, Kit. I understand completely. Okay, since this is going to be one of my forever islands, I do want the pathing underneath. We're probably going to add in some cliffs and things like that. Thank you so much for liking the stream. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. I hope you're all having a lovely day. Alrighty. I was going to do this too, and I forgot to because I had to go and tell the kiddos what to do. I had to go instruct them to make sure the day went smoothly or as planned. Look, I look like my little character. We match. I love that for her. Okay. I think, yeah, we can just erase and put down this path all at once. Oh no. I don't know why I always do that. I expect it to be that, but it's the plus sign. I think I want the dark dirt path under this, and to do that, I've got to go get a new add-on, a new app add-on. I always have most of my caffeine drink before I get here. And then I'm a wiry mess. Now I've got water and medication. Alrighty. Kitty Loaf. Hey Loafy, what are you doing down there? She's adopted a new box. It's one of my boxes that has jewelry stuff in it. It's not really one she gets to keep, but imagine villager hunting and you found all your dreamies. That would be amazing, Aces. That would be great. I'm hoping to have all my dreamies on this island, but, you know, we'll see how things go. We need Kitty Loaf. Goodness gracious. I need the dark dirt path. She's really noisy on top of that box. It's got puff paint on it and stuff like that. She was probably making a mess over there. Scratching at it and stuff. Hey, young lady, come here. Why don't you come be sociable? Let me see. Let's... Probably not, but we can try. Hey, hey you. Oh, come here. Come here. Ooh, I've got her attention. Come here, Kitty Loaf. She's like, no, I'm busy. Come on. I almost had her. Come on, Loaf. She's like, what do you want, human? What? Now, if I hang it over here by my desk, I may entice her to... Oh, I forgot to change it. May entice her to want to come hang out. Hey, Kitty Loaf. She's been a lazy little loaf lately. She has been just snoozing to her little heart's content. I don't love this. Do we round the corners? See, this is the problem with wanting to put the in-game pathing down. To go with, oh no. Then I'm losing all my pumpkins. These controllers are terrible. And I thought I turned off the vibrations for them, but it just keeps doing it. They're terrible. I may not be able to place these down together. I don't know that I love that compared to how it looks on the green instead, with the rest of the little floofs to the side. I don't know what to do. I want people to be able to find their way around the island easily, but at the same time, I really don't like that. And I don't know why it works with some paths, but it doesn't work with others. But that's just atrocious. I think I'm going to keep it the way it is. And I'm going to figure something else out. Kind of like how on Cocoa Oasis we have the palm trees and how they make little polka dots all over the map. We can do something else, I'm sure. It'll probably be like where all the little pumpkins and things are laying, you know? We may make dirt paths that go off in other directions. Something like that, possibly. I'm trying to use the big brain ideas now. Oh, I really don't like this controller at all. There's a whole lot of unnecessary noise. Okay, I was like, where is the entrance to the Nook's Cranny? That's a whole lot of noise. Okay, I think I like that for this. And we'll just make a couple of areas a little more squared out for walking. And make like a little porch. That'll help with my flowers trying to go crazy too. And I'm thinking that we do it from the houses as well. But I also believe we're going to need to build up a cliff behind these to maybe block resident services a little bit. Possibly going to move my museum, but I don't know if I want to leave it just open to them going this way, but I kind of think I like the plan, and we'll just have to see how it looks. I do know we're moving, oh my gosh, what is his name? Oh my gosh, Billy. I'm like, it's a really easy, simple name. Just can't think of it. I'm going to have a little area for them on the beach to kind of walk down to. And I think that'll just be precious. We can make a little like bistro kind of area for them to sit at over here. It'll be cute. And she's so precious walking around outside. I think we'll move her spooky lantern set closer. Possibly move the table out a bit. Excuse me, madam, while I decorate your yard. While I improve on your surroundings. Excuse me. I think that's a lot better. And we could do another spooky lantern set in the front of the house. And then a little beach decoration too. That'll look good, I think. What is the matter, Kitty Loaf? Now that I stopped trying to get her attention, she wants my attention. That's how this usually goes. Okay, we're probably moving Billy. I'm gonna keep this with the in-game pathing. I think I'm just gonna change little areas, and especially like by the house, maybe the Able sisters to have like this pathing and possibly this border. Let's see if it looks good, or we're gonna have to wait for fall for it to actually look good. It's gonna look a little strange for now, but I think this will work to give us a little bit of in-game pathing. Again, it's gonna look better the closer we get to fall. And it's just got like some little stitches on the ground. And it only goes on the side. So I'll be able to put it on the little squares, but there's not like a top piece for it that goes sideways. So this is kind of what I'm thinking. I think it looks pretty good. I like it. Looks pretty good. And then we have a little bit of a pathing on the map. It'll mainly be to lead you to the villagers' homes, because we can't put it really under the other pathway. Maybe a good solution. Oh. I've already started blocking things off. I'm not going to be able to get through here. And I've got a whole bunch more of the white pumpkins. We're going to get those items out and take them around and start decorating. Thank y'all for being so understanding about different schedule change and all of that. Y'all are wonderful. I appreciate you. Little loaf, you sure are noisy today. I'm hoping to be able to make it to more of my friends' streams while I get in my morning exercise, and then I can come to my own stream and I'll be a little more energized and happy and ready to take on the day. That is the plan. We'll see how things go. Doing better about eating healthier choices, and now I just got to incorporate in that treadmill every day, and I should be on my way in no time. It's just so much harder sometimes said than done. I am debating on this other path and then putting this path in certain areas only, possibly. Just for the fact that I can use the in-game pathing with it, and I've got like these festival stages that light up. This island will of course be set at nighttime, and I'm thinking we have something glowing and cute. I want it to just kind of be right in the middle of this. I don't remember if I got them all in purple. I think I did. Like this purplish glow all around the island at night. Thought that would be very cute. But then we have the little stitches pattern on it, and I just think it's very cute. I think this could work. And it helps to add in some more purple here and there. I didn't have storage before I upgraded my house, so now I'm trying to kind of deal with picking all this up and figuring out what's what and taking it around to decorate. Also, if you're interested in like a more natural fall island, check out my videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Kind of doing that one without Treasure Islands, trying to help out a few friends I met recently that are newer players, and hopefully that little series will help them to understand how to play a little bit easier. Like they're stuck in a few sections, so just trying to put out something that's like a step by step on from beginning to 5 stars and see if that can't get them unstuck. So if this sounds like you or someone you know, maybe check out my fall series and hope it helps, you know? We're going to do lots of purple, orange, black, and white around this island. I do want to add in the other trick lamps so that it's not just the spiders all around. And I'm kind of thinking we place them kind of farther apart so that you only see like one at a time, maybe. They're so cute, though. I do love all of them. And we're definitely going to be putting more trees in through here. I think I am going to separate them out more so, though, and have like the white and orangish looking one because it's going to glow like an orangey color at night, but just kind of space them out. Well, that one's right up beside it. Do I have I do. Fantastic. Not really happy with the placement of these anyway, so let's just work on that. Alright, I don't like my flowers to go incredibly wild on any of my islands. So if you've been here, you know I always try to have a clear pathway. This time I forgot to set a clear pathway apparently. But I also have this one that has like a clear underneath it and it's candy. I have a couple of different candy designs. This one's like little ghosts and bats. and cats and things like that. I think the candy one's gonna look a little better over here, maybe. Maybe with like a candy bucket near it. I don't know. Looks kind of strange. Not that it doesn't work, just looks a little odd. Alrighty, so about to take that box from her. Oh, goodness. Little loaf. She's like, what? What am I doing? I think those flowers will be fine. I've already got like a little border on some of those. I don't think the red ones are gonna stay. I think I planted them for an achievement, maybe. But I don't think they're staying. I think this is looking very fall and very beautiful. I'm just gonna steal a few of these flowers for different areas though. Especially the ones that are kind of hidden. Let's pull them out and take them around. Oh, I forgot I went and picked up a whole bunch of stuff. Who are y'all's dreamies for your island? Like, who are you contemplating getting? Of course we have to have Stitches over here. I hadn't even really thought about the dreamies for the island yet. Now my mind is like reeling with the possibilities. I love Stitches on every island, of course, so, you know, we'll probably be looking for him everywhere. He's just precious. He is baby. Alright, and then we can have the darker pathway. Excuse me. We could have it going off this way, leading to resident services, maybe. And it's also going from the other area that way, so we could use our Halloween path over here too. I think this one, I think just one little line, because we've got our flowers. Getting it to curve is going to be the interesting part. I think if I do this, though, that it should be just fine. Oh yeah, it should work. Beautifully. Whoever created this pathway did an exceptional job. Everything lines up very nicely together. But to tie in our other path, we can have it going like this around here. And y'all will have to excuse me. It takes some patience to keep it going the right way. Clay. He's like, I just want to see what you're doing. I just want to check it out. You should probably bring that pathway over here. He's supervising. We're getting there. This is taking a little more effort than I originally assumed it would. Taking a little more trial and error than I thought. I think I'm going to have a little seating area right here and have it be another little blob of this pathway. Oh, come on. I can even work with that. I just love the cute little bats to this. It was one of the things that made me want to download this path. It makes me smile so much. So I can't just cut it completely. So I'm trying to figure out ways to have different pathways in here so I can still keep it, but we still have a good flow, you know? Like you'll definitely know where you're going and stuff. It'll be fine. But I don't want the whole island to just be filled up either, so I'm trying to make it look presentable. I also need some street lamps with banners so we can use some of those cute pumpkins and things like that. I like to go in with my pathway and kind of draw the border where I want it. This helps me lay the pathway down easier. You do it however is best for you. I've seen some people go in with the island designer thing and make it look gorgeous. This just works better for my brain. And then I can come back and pop in the middle pieces and make it look good. And we need one more of the flat ones and then a curved piece. Not a curved piece. Yeah, a bottom one. There we go. And we'll make a little seating area, maybe, build up some cliffs right here to hide our nook's cranny from the rest of the area. Oh, that's gonna be bothersome for me, folks. These controllers are terrible. Nope, can't do it. I'll be back in just 2 seconds. I'm going to take a quick be right back, take my medication, and grab the quiet controllers because this is just not going to work for me. Be right back, folks. Thanks for being patient. Thanks for waiting. Thank you so much for waiting on me, friends. I had to get some better controllers. I cannot listen to that the whole time we're decorating over here. Like, that's just wild. There's a little bit of a rumble with these, but nothing like the ones on that controller. It just is so much. And I don't know how to make it stop. Okay, so we're gonna build out just a little. Oh, see, I'm bad at this streaming thing. I'm trying to get comfy with using my face cam, but I constantly forget it exists, so I'm terribly sorry. I'm the world's worst at remembering I have a face cam. Eventually, it'll just become like second nature to me and I won't even think about it, I'm sure. But right now, I'm very aware of it. Okay, I think this is gonna look good. I am not wonderful at terraforming. I know, shocking, right? There's so many great streamers out there that are. But I'm also trying to get more comfortable with that as I'm creating my forever islands. I made my forever summer island, Cocoa Oasis, tropical island resort. That was a challenge that Crossing Maniac was doing at the moment, like create a tropical resort island. But I was currently missing a resort island that I deleted, so I decided to go ahead and create my Forever Island again and use that challenge as my excuse. So I regretted deleting a Nightmare Before Christmas island of mine, and I thought I would use this as an excuse Halloween time to recreate it with all of you, my terrific members. I appreciate you so much. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for, helping me out and supporting me. Y'all are amazing. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for hanging out. All right, I'm gonna fill that in just a little bit, trying to give it a reason to be a small little pathway going around. Hi, Katie. Welcome in. I hope you're doing lovely today. If y'all don't know my friend Katie, you really should. You should go check out her content because it is so much fun to watch. I got a new stream schedule put out so that I can do my exercise and catch up on my friends' videos and things, Katie. Missed stream? Do you mean yesterday? Because yesterday was a very, very last minute surprise stream, Katie. Like, I recorded 2 videos yesterday. I'm so proud of myself for my Fall Island series. And then I did a live stream because I noticed Carolot had an empty plot. So I was like, well, I was like, I better take care of this because if I don't, I'm gonna forget about it. And I was really afraid that plot would close. And I needed a bear. I did not need another villager that I can't get rid of. And we found Tammy. We got a bear. Oh no, 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 no. I'm trying to fix up my Nightmare Before Christmas Island. I had to take a quick break to go get my medication and better controllers. We're still streaming for a few. Maybe for about an hour. I changed up my stream schedule a little. I started at 10. And we'll probably go till 12. Thank y'all for being so understanding. I did put a new schedule out. I got it out yesterday. I'm trying to do much better at the whole streaming thing. We'll see how long, I can keep it up. This nice little balancing act. We'll see. I appreciate y'all for putting up with me, really. I'm a mess. I may not be able to chat much in upcoming streams. I will be there to watch more of my friends' streams and to catch up on videos. Probably catching up on videos while I'm on the treadmill will be easier, but I do want to also be able to catch a few live streams of people that I haven't been able to make it to their streams because I I stream really early in the morning. So I'm trying to budget my time wisely, be able to exercise, be able to hang out, be able to still stream. It's hard sometimes to budget time wisely. You have to finish recording this week's videos. I did it yesterday. I made myself record both of them yesterday. I do want to say sorry for missing a few streams. I've been busy getting kiddos ready for school tomorrow. No worries, Danny. I felt bad because you just made me mod and I started to miss streams. No worries. None at all. You help out if you can, when you can, and just don't stress. It's okay. I'm so glad that you're here. And if the kiddos need you, I completely understand that because my kiddos always come first with me. They're the reason that I'm late sometimes, too. All you have left is Sims Crossing. I need to update a few of my friends' their channel things, too. The ones that... I don't know. Yeah, because yours says Dreamlight Valley. I need to update. There are a few things I have to change on Nightbot. Thank you for pointing that out to me, by the way. I have to do Dreamlight Valley, catch up. So this Friday, I scheduled in Dreamlight Valley to try to catch up on some of that because my quest and things are not done. And Katie holds me accountable to keep me in line. She tells me that she's got her stuff done, and that makes me go, well, I should probably put in a little effort on mine, because I've been putting a whole lot of effort in on this, but not a whole lot over here, so... I do have this little book of things that need to be updated. That's going to be a fun little day for me. I think tomorrow I should record another video for the fall series that I'm doing, do my exercise, and then I should do a private live stream. I think would be the easiest way to do this. And go in and fix all of my channel commands with Nightbot, because y'all know you have to be live when you're doing it, and so I don't want everybody to be sitting there while I'm just creating channel commands, or refixing up the channel commands. So I always feel bad making everybody sit around and wait on me, so I feel like if I do it that way and it's a private stream, it'll be just me dealing with it. You know what I mean? It should go easier. Should be smoother. I need to get Joy to level 10, then I can record the last episode for that. Katie, I haven't even met her yet. Haven't even done it. I've been crafting jewelry. See my cute... I've been crafting jewelry. I sent something new to April and I sent something new to Nyla. I don't know if Nyla's still eavesdropping in here, you know? But I sent something to her and April, and so I've been crafting up a little more jewelry, and I'm also recording videos. So I mean, I'm really bad at getting, like, I don't even have Sally in my Dreamlight Valley yet. That's a crime. I don't know why I'm stuck. I don't know how, but I don't have her yet. It's a good body double session. Aw. Oh, I'm so bad at catching up on this. It's gonna be okay though. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna give it my best. I'm scared though. There's some times where Dreamlight Valley makes me cry, and I'm just like, I don't know if this is gonna be one of those times, but I don't need all that. I don't need Dreamlight Valley ruining my makeup for the day. Goodness. Schedule my Dreamlight Valley streams on the days that I go to therapy. Like, uh, I haven't gotten past the Forgotten. It's, yeah, there's some irony to that, but I haven't done that one yet because it made me sad. I know. I'm a mess. But legit, reason why. Oh, I knew I ruined my path. I knew it. Okay. So I need to move this tree to have pocket space. I do. Fairy Godmother, Jasmine, and Inside Out are the ones to watch out for on that part. To get Sally? No. Or to make me sad. To make me sad, yes. The Forgotten does a good job. I just got Jasmine to my valley. Are you telling me she's gonna make me sad too? Oh, see, I thought I was safe with her and Aladdin. Come on now. Now I'm scared, Katie. This is why I don't advance in Dreamlight Valley. This is why my valley is a mess. This is why we never play Dreamlight Valley, y'all. This is why. Just a little, not much. Oh. What about... And the Inside Out ones. Alice may also, but crying is good. See? I'm gonna be a mess. I already see it coming. Okay. Let's get... I don't know exactly how I want to do this. And as I mentioned before, I'm not great at terraforming, but I'm giving it a great shot, you know? Oh, Alice is more of a frustrated... Oh no. I feel like people get that way with me sometimes. I may be understanding towards Alice. I feel like people get that way with me. Like, I don't know. I may understand Alice a bit. She got the ADD brain. I've just started finding her little vowels. Is that what we're finding for her? when she comes to town. The little vowels that look like critters. Maybe. I get frustrated with some of the characters that aren't exactly my favorite. I know what you mean. I'm not a fan of Gothel. I don't like having to spend time with her at all. So I actually bribed my kid to do it and paid her in boba tea and candy. They don't care too much about Dreamlight Valley, but they'll help me with it sometimes if I ask nicely or if I get something for them, like some boba tea, you know? I'm like, hey, this part's frustrating and I can't do it. They're like, well, what is it? Yeah, that one looks frustrating too, I agree. Why do they gotta make it so difficult on us? Why? I don't get it, Katie. Why do they make it to where you don't, like, you want to rage quit and then you want to come back because you're like, but it's some of my favorite characters. But then, like, 2 days into it, I'm like wanting to throw my controller across the room, and I'm like, was it worth it? You progressed one storyline. Was it worth it? No. I do get frustrated with that game a lot quicker than any other game. I really do. And I don't know why. They've made it somewhat easy. Like, I don't know. It just frustrates me. I give it my best, and I'm still not there. I'm still not done. I made that fit. I'm so excited by that. Okay, so I don't know. Waterfalls, maybe. I moved all of my unfavorite characters off to Rift and Time Valley. I love that. I love that, Katie. That's brilliant. I can't say that I haven't thought of doing the same thing. I might have to do some relocation therapy in my valley. Relocation therapy. It's weird now after playing Animal Crossing in the summer and having all of those palm trees. It's weird to me to not have to place down a path before I plant a tree. It's weird to just be able to pop that tree in anywhere I want to. Does that make sense to anybody else? I hope so. So all the Lion King and Toy Story people are over there. How funny. How funny. I'm not fond of Scar, and I think it's because I have to still spend time with him. The forgotten blanket of his, I haven't figured out how to get him to tell me about it, and I think that's why I'm stuck in all my things. I guess I'm just supposed to spend time with him, and that's what I've been doing, but I'm really tired of talking with him, you know? So I feel like that's probably why I keep getting nowhere. So I get it. I do. I understand completely. Some of these characters will drive you nuts. I think we need like a pretty waterfall kind of thing over here. I've been trying to do better with terraforming, but I'm not great. And I do want I want it to look somewhat natural, but I don't know how to do all that. So I'm learning on the go. Bear with me if it looks funky for a little bit. It's a trust the process, as they say. We're not trying to make any kind of specific shape or anything. No! No! Now I have two areas in my pathway I have to fix. Watch where you're placing things, madam. What are you doing? Ugh. Okay. That first week of getting my kiddos back to school was a little hectic, and I was so panicked because my Aunt Linda's car was broken down. And I was like, how am I going to get my husband and my kid back and forth to work with her going to school as well? And I was just so panicky, but everything is lining out well. And I'm very happy to report the kiddos kind of back in school, liking, how it's going. She gets a little bit of time to herself in the afternoon time before having to be picked up and taken to work. And she's been sitting at a duck pond and hanging out with little duck friends, which I just think is wonderful for her. She gets a little bit of time out in the sunshine and nature and hanging out with little friends that she's made. And she is really enjoying that. She went and got herself a boba the other day and a sandwich. And she got her sister a boba, got herself a sandwich from Subway because it was right there by her school. So I was really happy for her for that. Hear anything from the insurance people about the accident? I haven't, and I'm gonna call them tomorrow because I called them last week and they did not get back to me. So I'm gonna call tomorrow and I'm gonna tell them, hey, I'm available all day, and I want to talk to my lawyer because I'm really curious what's going on with that myself. I haven't really heard anything from them. I'm wondering if they're trying to wait until I talk to my doctor, which I'm supposed to talk to the surgeon about. Let's see. Today's the 1st. I talked to them on the 12th, is what my calendar says, about the weight that I've lost thus far, and I get to report to them that I've lost a whole 10 pounds and that, I'm going to try my best. Like, I've figured out a weight loss plan that does work for me and that I can keep and is sustainable. And I've got my treadmill and things like that, let them know what's going on. But I think they might be trying to wait on the hernia repair people. And that's going to take forever. And I'm like, could we just do this without adding in that extra stress? Because I have to lose like 30 pounds before we can do this, Like, they say originally they wanted me to lose like 50 pounds altogether. So that would put me at losing, or, well, that's me, 50 pounds altogether. That would be losing 40 more. But it's 20 that they want. But I think the more of the excess tummy weight that I can get off of there, the better the repair will go. So I'm trying for a little bit more, trying to get in shape, Oh, I know, and that's rough, Katie. I need to get back because gained some back after mom died, and that is rough. That's what happened with me too. I gained quite a bit each time I lost a parent, and it doesn't get easier no matter, I'm horrible at giving the advice, but I have found some things that are working wonderfully, and basically it's just like adding in vegetables every meal and trying to eat some fruit to keep you full, things like that, and trying to eat less candy will help with the weight stuff. But my emotions are all out of whack for the longest, and I get it. I gained so much weight after my mom died, and then my dad died, and yes, I love you to pieces, and my inbox is always open if you just want to be frustrated about it together. I got you. I may not know what to say, but I got you. I'm there for you. And we can swap recipes and stuff. We can help each other out. I do have a Pinterest board where I have a whole bunch of things I've saved under healthy dinners, and um like there's some 21-day fix recipes. I was following that plan for the longest, and it worked really well before I wasn't able to do it because, money got tight and I couldn't afford it. So, I've got fruits and veggies in the house again, and I'm trying to incorporate them and do the little 80-20 rule of eating healthy. Debating on trying to see if I can get on the G1 thingy to jumpstart back on weight loss. My brother just got on one of those, and I'm like, I know there are some side effects in people, and I know this is terrible to say, but I'm gonna wait a minute and I'm gonna let him see if he has any side effects. And then I might talk to my doctor, but she said that for me, the pricing and my insurance would be an issue. So I don't think that's an option for me. Like, I would have to pay for it, and I don't have any money for that right now. So I'm just like, I'm trying to do the best I can with what I can at home. And that's very, very hard sometimes. And I really hope you get to get on it, Katie. I hope they let you, because I know it's difficult to do all by yourself without some help sometimes. It's been tricky. And the worst part is like, I watched a dietitian kind of explain this, and it was that like every person has different weight loss types. Like, there are different things food wise that are a hurdle for you than there are for myself. Like, sugar is a big hurdle for myself. I am attracted to anything chocolate. I'm attracted to anything sweet. So I have been trying to find things that are healthier for me. Healthier options than a chocolate bar for me would include like strawberries cut in half and frozen, and I add peanut butter and chocolate over the top of them to add more protein, and then it's got the fiber instead of it just being a candy bar. And I've been trying to just, incorporate better options for myself because I'm the world's worst at sabotaging a diet. Really. We have these little things called blessing boxes around our town. Like, I'm not doing great money wise because, like I said, the kiddo going back to school was a giant hurdle because she couldn't work for a whole week. And so she's been helping us with bills and things. We have these things called blessing boxes around our area, and I went to one the other day when I had my Aunt Linda's car real fast. And there were all of these carb smart tortillas in there that were about to expire. They were still good. And so I took a bunch to her, and I brought a bunch to my house and put them in my freezer. And I'm going to create a whole bunch of little recipes with those things to help us out because I went to the store and the Carb Smart tortillas were like $4 to $5 a package, and I was like, I can't afford that. But I had like wraps and things like that in mind, and then the next like week I went and found some in that box. So now I have like a whole bunch of wrap ideas for dinner and things like that that I get to use those on. And I'm just like in shock that it worked out well, you know, because money is still an issue sometimes. So I get that. I'm also needing to start lose weight. I know what I need to do because I've lost a lot once, but with my sleep apnea it causes energy issues. Yes. And I feel like I may have that as well, Danny. My dad had sleep apnea, and I think I have some of the symptoms that he had, but I didn't want to wear that face thing to sleep. And I told my hubby about it, and he's like, but wouldn't you rather get sleep? Wouldn't you rather, like, don't be embarrassed, just, it's gonna be fine, you know? But I don't know. I wake up in the morning with no energy sometimes, and I feel like I'm waking up all night long occasionally. And I really feel like I should go get that checked out too, and that could be part of, you know, helping with my weight loss stuff. But on the same hand, if I get back on the treadmill and start running on that again, it could potentially give me more energy in the daytime, which will knock me right out at night. But if it is the sleep apnea and I am not breathing in the middle of the night, you know, like there's so many issues right now, and I'm just like, where do I even begin, you know? I just feel overwhelmed by myself. Trying to fix all these issues. My my insurance offers a dietitian to help me lose weight, but like it's hard to lose weight when you have no money, you know? Like they offer me the dietitian, sure, but I have to, like, it's a free dietitian, but I have to buy the food you tell me to buy. And if groceries are like expensive as all get out, it's hard to do that sometimes. So I don't know. Things are looking more hopeful now since the kiddo is back at work and school and things are easier, you know? We're trying to pay rent right now, but we also have electricity coming up. So I don't know. Life is weird and wonderful. Warning, lurking a little while I start to pack up. No worries, Katie. I hope the packing goes wonderful. There are alternatives now to the mask. They're able to send the stuff home so you can do the sleep test at home. That's lovely. That's the scariest part. I was worried about that, Katie. I love that. If I could do the sleep test at home, I would be so much more comfortable. I had done a sleep study a few months ago and found I have moderate sleep apnea, but the machine is so expensive. Oh, I've heard once you use the machine, you feel wonderful. That would be amazing, Danny. I'm sending all the positive energy to you, and I hope you get one soon. Like, maybe your insurance could help with it, and maybe you would be able to get one sooner. Like, it's a medical need. They should help with it automatically, you know? I get it, though. Sometimes they don't. I do get it. Okay, that's gonna work pretty well. I've got to try to get this top cliff looking a little better. I always forget that you can't take it to the very edge of the cliff. And especially if it's rounded off, it doesn't let you do that. I don't know. I kind of think the pointy cliff might work on this kind of island, but I don't know. But I'm hoping to get some of these issues sorted out this year, you know? Get looking and feeling and acting better myself. I get it. It's hard. With the kiddos back to school, though, and life getting a little bit more back to normal, I'm getting more hopeful and trying to line things out that will help. I'm going to be doing some meal prep in a little bit after I get back from the store. That's later this afternoon. And try to set some things up for dinner so I can maybe record videos and things to put out like in the afternoon time, or make some extra jewelry, things like that. Trying to do better. I got so sad for a bit and depressed and kind of, you know, it happens. But I'm trying to get out of the little funky place my brain has been stuck and get in a better mindset and take care of things that need to be taken care of. It's easy to get discouraged, is all I'm saying, but it's just as easy to get right back up and get on the right path with the right momentum. It's my benefits the problem, and finding a place that does direct billing is the trouble. Otherwise, we have to pay out of pocket and then they reimburse us. Oh, goodness. I need to start meal planning. That helps me when creating grocery lists. Yes, and it helps to stay on your budgeted meal too if you try to plan your stuff out. Measuring it helps me the most, because then I'm like, okay, like measuring out rice compared to how many scoops of rice I would just give myself in the past, I can kind of see the issues I was having. You know what I mean? Like, wow. And the hubby was like, well, like, I forgot what I said to him. I was like, did you know a serving size of rice is a half a cup? And he was like, well, what did you think it was? And I was like, I don't know, two of these little scoopies. And it was just the cooking scoopy that we use. I'm like, I don't know, two of these. Estimate, you know. But yeah, no, that's not the way to go for me. I was just eyeballing it. I should have known that wasn't a good idea. I'm blind as a bat. That's why I wear glasses. Just saying. I was eyeballing it. I bought a rice cooker recently and that helped us out a lot. That's awesome, Katie. That's wonderful. And yeah, I just kind of looked at it, eyeballed it, but like really measuring it, that has helped me so much that I can't even believe. Like, I feel dumb for it, but at the same time, I'm like, that's an easy correction, you know? Like, that's an easy fix right there. But with the kiddos going back to school, I have to start my walks again. It's needing to get even more active. That's the problem. So I'm just going to try pushing myself until we get the CPAP machine. That's a wonderful idea too, Danny. Like, I hope it works out. And I hope that they get it for you and that you don't have to go through all the hoops that they try to make you jump sometimes. See, I always forget that this can make like a design on your map. So I don't know. I'm trying not to make anything odd, but at the same time, I want some little cliffs around to make it look better. But this isn't it. This isn't it. Oh, it's almost time for me to go too. Time flies when you're having fun with your friends, you know? Yesterday I did a stream and it was such a quick one that I didn't even think to raid over to anybody else, and I didn't know if anybody was streaming or anything, and I was just trying to find a bear villager. And I felt bad after I left stream because my anxiety kicked in, and I was like, I could have raided somebody. I was like, what were you doing? Not thinking, for sure. I was just so proud of myself for getting 2 videos done yesterday and then also a stream. I wasn't thinking. I didn't at all. I'm hoping with my new schedule, Danny, that I'm going to be able to stream at this time every day. And then I'm hoping to have had breakfast. And I would need to walk about 2 miles a day to reach my goal. So I'm hoping for something like that. And fingers crossed I can achieve it. 2 miles a day would be great. Or my bicycle for about 2 miles a day. That would be good too. Either one. Fresh air, sunshine, whichever works best. Okay, I think I'm just going to add in a couple of little waterfalls. I can't ever find my ladder when it's not marked as a favorite, that's why. It's not marked. Okay, waterfalls. Let me go. You can achieve it. I know you can. You're so sweet. We got this. We can do this together. We may have to start posting our progress and stuff and encouraging one another. We could post our healthy meals that we make over in Discord. I need to improve my Discord as well and have little areas for that. Here. Improve. We'll add a healthy meal photo area, and we'll add in some healthy meals that we cook. We'll show everybody the meals we cook, and we can let people know which ones were the delicious ones, which ones are disgusting, and stay away from this. That way we don't waste our money, I feel like this is a great plan. It also kind of holds us accountable a little bit. It is a fantastic idea, Danny. We have a great community that is so nice already. And I feel like it would be a good help because there are a couple of us that need to work on it. So we could work on it all together. It might help us keep to our progress and stick to our goals a little better too. Or so I've heard them say, some of the dietitians. Or so I've heard them talk about. Okay, I'm not the best at this. We've talked about this. I'm just trying to make it look a little bit presentable. I may put some Halloween-y things up there. I don't know. Right now, we're just trying to make it look okay. I think I'll have it come off over here. It's like, no way. We're not doing it. Oh boy. I'm so proud of my daughter though, y'all. She is like on top of things this year and she is doing great. Like new job, hanging out, getting her school and things done. Like I'm just proud mama this year. She's doing fabulous. Okay, well let me do that there because this is curved, but I kind of like it curved. You know, it looks pretty. I don't want that off to the side. Why can I take out a piece there, but I can't take out a piece here? Ridiculous. Crazy. I just want this little piece gone. Fine. 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 I suppose. Kitty Love, what are you doing, darling? She's acting wild today. You're getting my anxiety up, Kitty Love. What? Come on now. You ever think something's gonna be just a simple little fix, but then you get started and you're like, hmm. Okay. Be right back, writing up calendar for September videos and streams. I did that yesterday, Katie. Look at us on top of stuff. I don't know. Let's go see what we can do with this. I don't know. I don't. I feel like this isn't going to turn out how I want it to turn out. I just feel like they're not going to let me do it this way. But we're about to see. I feel like they're trying their best to make me angry though. Okay, let me curve it that way, but I'm not going to be able to put another little waterfall in there. And then we'll have a little pond over here maybe instead. That would make the most sense. Making sense in Animal Crossing is not my strong suit, y'all. Like, making the pathways and the waterways that I want make sense. Not my strong suit. I'm just like, but it looks cute this way. It's like, no, you cannot cut out that cliff there. Why not? Fine. This will be good. This will be fine. This will be okay. Here we go. Let me out. You got one of your dreamies for Coven today? That's awesome. Congratulations, Katie. That is terrific. I think we're going to add a decayed tree up here. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I think some of these we're going to have to be very precise. And Mitzi the cat in ACNH. Oh, yeah, a little bit. But I kind of like Mitzi. You got Lolly. Lolly is so precious. You treasure islanded her. I wouldn't have been able to resist myself. Aww. She is so precious. Okay, the tree might not be a great idea. Let's see about a spooky tower. I'm trying to finish this up before I have to go get some groceries. I know, responsibilities, right? What would a garland look like? You know, I kind of don't hate it. We've got those purple ones down there. Might need them in orange, but I kind of don't hate it, but you know, I love it in a different color. Now I have to figure out the last 3 cats. I may take Mitzi. Oh, Mitzi is cute though. Mitzi is a cutie. She can't help it, you know, she's had stress in her life, so she she needs to unwind, Katie. I don't think a carriage is gonna fit up here, you know? Like, no. They're like, absolutely not. Are you insane? I am. I am, but it's fine. Spooky lantern? Alright, back up a little. No, not the trick lamp. Where's the tree? They always move around in my pockets because I'm constantly placing new things and then I'm looking for what got put away somewhere else. Okay, so I don't like having to decorate as I move around, and this is why. We're gonna need some flowers later. I get stuck up here. And I'm not calling for rescue services. I'm stubborn like that. I don't want to spend my money that way. No, are you insane? Okay. We're making some progress now. Aw, we'll have to put her near Tangy and have her do the garden so Tangy can be her kitchen witch. Aw. That's gonna be so cute. That's gonna be precious. We'll need to add flowers in up here. think I need more decorations, like different decorations over here. Oh, my foot hurts right now. At least they're different. At least they're not all the same, is what I'm thinking. Like, I don't mind it if they're all the same, but I kind of want them different to give it a little bit better look, maybe. Like mixing the white and the orange to make it look cuter. It fit. I'm shocked. Shook. Oh, that's not terrible. That's pretty good. We need flowers and stuff. That's okay. That's looking pretty good. Oh, I had to call them twice on Coven already. Oh, that's gonna be so precious. That's gonna be so cute. Okay, y'all. I tried to set up a redirect on my thing for the very first time. I hope it works out. It should take us over to April and her video today. Fingers crossed I did it right. I'm not real sure. I'm new to this. But I love you all so much. Thank you for spending some time with me today for our members only video. I appreciate the company. We will be having a fall video tomorrow so that I can get some new videos recorded and get some new jewelry created. I do hope to see each and every one of you on Wednesday. Wednesdays, we will be voting on what game to play normally on Fridays. We're going to vote every Wednesday, but this Wednesday we're voting for the one coming up so I can make my schedule for the following week. This week we're going to do Dreamlight Valley. That way I can get ahead on some of that stuff and I can put the game we're going to play for the following week for Fridays on the schedule. So you'll vote for the one we'll play not this Friday, the following Friday. Hope you all have an incredible afternoon. Thank you so much for being here with me. Appreciate you. Yes, go check out my Ko-fi if you haven't yet. I've got some new incredible jewelry coming and I appreciate it. Thank you for the great stream and have a wonderful day. Take care. I hope you have the best rest of your day. Thank you so much. Love the work. Aw, thank you so much. Y'all are so sweet. Hope you both have a great rest of your day. I'll try to work on some of these improvements tomorrow too, and maybe we'll have a little area for healthy recipes on Discord. That'll be fun. Bye friends, have a wonderful afternoon. Remembering how to do things, am I right?